Welcome back! So, last we left off, we started our hunter, started our epic journey with Crystal and Meowser, the best duo ever. Give all the scritches. When we left the Shadow Glen, traveled to Dolanaar. So our journey led us from here over to here. And that was our first 45 minutes of leveling, because we are seeing how long it takes us in Battle for Azeroth to do so. So, we've got some quests. Let's return to our adventure. Congratulations.
Excellent.
Gonna be nice. So, that Sentinel's talking about taking out some Gnarlpine Furbolgs in the Benethil Barrow Den. My apologies.
Be careful.
So we're gonna go take care of that. But first, and we're not gonna go for a... We might walk, we'll see. Because we're not actually going to the Benarrow yet, Benethil. We're actually going to go take care of the Ferocious Dream Eater problem. And we might actually go take a quick stop over in Darnassus as well before we actually do a few quests to the west. Alright, Carithris, here is your Moonwell. Moonwell Vial. Alright. It is only natural that our race, once immortal and revered would struggle with regarding ourselves in a humbled manner that we likely should. We must remember to embrace our connection with nature and with Elune, and push aside our mortal shortcomings.
Farewell.
Good on ya. Now you can see our rested bar is now blue, which means it 200 more experience from getting monsters. So yay us. Let's go to Darnassus real quick. Okay. We just need to bounce our way. Now, right now, we are level 6. Oop, do I have stuff to put on? Very important question. Nope, I don't. Okay. We're now level 6. We don't have any specific hunter quests yet, which is fine. Okay. Reminders of home. How can I help you? Dolanaar recipe book. That's very thoughtful of Nioma. For a few coins, I can arrange a quick transportation to the capital by hippogriff. Everyone in Dolanaar is so proud of the sister. I am certain she'll be pleased to receive this thoughtful gift. When you're ready to travel to Darnassus, just speak to me again and give me money. And I'll let you ride this really cool hippogriff. I am told the sister enjoys solitude at the small plaza just south of the Hippogriff Master in Darnassus. Look for her there after you arrive. Speak to this person. Okay, so we gotta talk to him again. This is just a quick tutorial on how to use the flight system. So you just talk to him, and he says for a few coins, but if I'm not mistaken... Alright, right now we're at 1212. If I'm not mistaken, it's free to travel to Darnassus. Check again. Still 1212. So the quest is a little out of date because we don't actually have to pay money to go to Darnassus. So, yeah. If you don't want to watch the Soaring Beauty, and I'll even do that for you, so we can just do this. But if you don't want to watch the flight, skip to the particular timestamp that I'm going to attempt to put on the screen in post. And we'll be back. We are now in Darnassus with a proof that I am doing this in a Battle for Azeroth. You can see the Kultiran Druid. Very interesting looking, and there's a Worgen. Alright, so we did that. So now we are going to come around here to talk to the speaker, or the priestess. Here's your book. You have something for me? I wonder who sent it? This is wonderful! This is just the kind of thing I need to remind me of home. For when I continue my studies. Bring the sister back to the Griffin. Now, unfortunately, I do have to take the Griffin Master back. I was gonna hearth. So real quick, before we leave, we're actually gonna go run to the trade district. And we're gonna go pick up skinning. And we're going to go pick up herbalism. Because those are the two you can pick up here. I don't believe you can pick up mining in Darnassus. I know you couldn't before. Yeah, because I believe picking up mining is in Darkshore. So we don't need that. So we're going to go pick up some herbs. So Cenarian Enclave, this is where the Druids hang out. The Druid Trainer and the Mount Trainer are that way. This city is not as busy as oh my god, Stormwind or even Ironforge. Sometimes Darnassus feels very much like the Silvermoon City of the Horde, where it's just a whole lot of pretty with absolutely nothing in it. Kind of depressing when you think about it. But, yeah. Alright, so general chanting, inscription. Where are they? First aid. Funny, they still have a first aid building, but first aid was actually, oh, there is mining here now! Was there mining here before? I don't remember. I don't remember. But anyway, this is the alchemist. So, alchemy, alchemy, alchemy. There should be a herbalism trainer somewhere. It might be up top. Okay, hold on. I know what I'm doing, I swear. Argent Dawn. Okay, so I'm a scrub. It's cool. If you're ever here, teachable moment. If you're like me and forgot where you're going, just talk to one of these lovely ladies there, the Darnassus Sentinels, and they will let you know where to go. Temple Gardens, the place where I was pretty much just at. Okay, so we'll come back to that. Let's get. I think skinning is here. Okay, good. Yeah, skinning is here. Skinning is up on the top floor. This is the tailoring section. So we'll come up here. We'll come up here. Alright, leatherworking. Now, if I was doing this in Classic, I would be picking skinning and leatherworking. Because armor is great. Or I'd be picking, as I said before, mining and engineering, because guns, and you can make your own ammo. But mostly, I'm pretty sure I'll be taking skinning and leatherworking for our Classic side, once it launches. So, until then, we're going to go back to the Temple Garden as we jump off places we shouldn't be jumping off of. But that's okay. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. Where am I going? Okay, we're just going to go for a quick swim. Now, I do have water rocking mounts and stuff like that. There should be another rule I should have laid out from the get-go, is that we will also not be using things that we shouldn't have. So, repair mounts, water mounts, toys. If we can't get it on this character, then we're not going to use it. Just to keep everything 50-50 even. There's a word for it, and I'll think about it and then put it on the screen in post if I remember what I'm talking about. Alright, and okay, I know where that is. That's over there. So we're gonna go do that. And control group. Might be control. I think it's good. It's something. It's gonna bug me now. You watch. It'll appear on the screen if I ever figure it out. So we are on our way to the Temple of the Moon, and then we're just gonna veer a quick left to go get our herbs, and then we're just gonna go right back to Dolanaar because I know watching me walk around Darnassus is probably so much fun and very. This is pretty though. Tell me that statue is not the prettiest thing on the planet. We're not gonna go in there because that's not where we need to be. This is one of the few professions that is actually not really a part of the profession wing, because you can't really... Is that a way up? That's a way up. I take that back. I am pretty sure in Classic that little ramp wasn't there, or I would have taken it. Alright, so we've got Herbalism now. Another thing in Classic, skinning does not require a knife, as far as I can remember. In Classic, you had to. You had to have a knife for skinning, a pick for mining, a hammer for blacksmithing, a fishing pole for fishing, which I won't take fishing for the BFA. BFA much, because fishing is very long and lengthy, and you probably don't want me to fish. Probably don't want to watch me fish. So, but I will be taking cooking, so I might as well go pick up cooking as. You know what? We'll go pick up cooking in Dolanaar, because I know where that is. So let's just get going. What other tools did you need? You needed a fishing pole, hammer, knife. You needed enchanting rods for enchanting. I don't think you do anymore. I know alchemists still need alchemy stones for higher level stuff. That hasn't changed. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong about the current stuff, because we're trying to see the differences between now and Classic, and maybe I should write some of these down so we can find out. Alright, continue. We're gonna get would you like your ride back? Yes, I would. Speak to the person. Again, it's the same quest that we just had in Dolanaar, so I'm not gonna read it over, because literally it's just giving it to us back. Since it is a tutorial, it is free, even though they do say, can you give me some money? They're lying to us, and it's very depressing. Alrighty. So we're on our way back. Once again, if you want to skip the flight, feel free to skip it in the go to the timestamp on the screen, and we'll see you when we land. Alright, so we're gonna head over to past our hunter trainers, our stable masters. This is where we get to put our pets. I like to build my pet here. You can see we've got a whole bunch of different spots we can put them in. We get the ability to have more pets as we level. Hunter trainer is just a person we can talk to. In Classic, you actually had skills to train your pet, such as shadow resistance, nature resistance, fire resistance, growling, armor, bunch of cool stuff. That was actually the hunter trainer. The pet trainer is who I'm referring to. And this guy, right now he just talks about your specializations, which we actually can't because we're not level 10 yet. So yeah, hunter trainer and pet trainer. We had two different things to train. That's why when I said before of this being the most expensive class is all the different things we get to train for. Alright, return to Noma. Here is this note. Sounds like she loved it. Thank you very much for bringing this book. One of these days, I'll go to Darnassus myself. Alright, so beside her is also the cook, which we will grab cooking. We might not use it, but we will grab it.
Be careful.
Yeah. So we got that. So now we have what we need, so we're going to go deal with the Dream Eater. Whoops. You didn't see that. So not the droids you were looking for. Swear. Alright. Hello, bird. Hello, pretty bird. Alright, and we already have an herb as we're walking toward our destination. Let me move the camera in a bit more. So we're going to pick up this herb as we move. I'm not going to go too far out of my way, because I bet you herb picking is so much fun to watch. But it does give us a bit more XP. Unfortunately, it does take away our rested bonus, which, color me sad panda. And we're going to deal with these hostile oh, spider! Alright, so we're going to jump back a little bit as we fire. Jump, jump, jump.
I don't have a target.
Alright, that was easy. We will probably empty our bags next time we end up where we're going. Next time we end up back in Dolanaar. Once we end up back in Dolanaar, we will take care of our bags. I'm gonna skin the kitty. Now, if you did see at the bottom right of my screen, it was red. So, what in Classic, if it was red, you couldn't skin it. Your skill was not high enough. But they took that away in more recent iterations of the game. So, instead of not being able to fish in certain areas, not being able to skin in certain areas, not being able to get certain herbs or mines, you can do it no matter where you are. They have also made it so there are different skill trees. So it's, you have 1 to 300, you have, oh my god, guys, I'm sorry. You have a different amount of levels for Classic, a different amount of levels for each expansion. So it's like 1 to 300, 1 to so many, 1 to so many. In Classic, it was 1 to 300. And then as the expansions progressed, it was 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 7, 1 to 8. Like, eventually I start making up numbers because I don't actually quite remember how high it went. Because they changed that. But anyway, what the original point of me bringing this up was now, no matter where you are, what level you are, you can skin and you can gather everything. The drawback to that is that you won't always get leather, or you won't always get the herb. You'll get petals, or you'll get scraps, where so many scraps turns into 1 herb or 1 leather. So that's how that works. So that's gathering professions in the nuttiest of nutshells. As we take out 7 Gnarlpine Mystics and find this gem. Oh, we also gotta go get that guy. And there's supposed to be a rare. I think we walked by the rare. We'll on our way out, we'll see if we'll go back and find the rare, hopefully. Because I took a bit of a different direction getting here. Alright, another Mystic. Another thing to be worried about for gathering, and I say worried, I don't really mean worried. Worried's not the word I want. But I don't know the word I want, so we're going to always use worried. Is node tagging. As is with fighting something, there's going to be competition. There's also going to be competition for herbing and the other gathering professions, because if you tag it, you can skin it. Or gather it. I keep using skinning because I'm a hunter right now. So if this monk, which doesn't exist in Classic, but if, hey, excuse me, if she were to take that Peace Blossom that I just picked up, it would vanish in Classic. But if she were to pick it up now, I would still have a chance to pick up that same herb. It's another difference in the game that I do know for sure. It's kind of interesting, I suppose. It's like they've made it so you don't have to fight so hard with other people, which is great in some aspects. Even though other aspects, it feels like I've heard a lot of talk about being a solo game, single player game with multiplayer aspects instead of it being a multi-mass online role-playing game or MMORPG. There are times where I feel it too, like especially with Group Finder and Dungeon Finder. I can just literally push a couple buttons. Whoop! Hi, kitty! And I'll get whatever I want done. Now, being a DPS class, the queues are atrocious. But it is what it is. I mean, I enjoy the game. I'm not going to start knocking how it is now. But let's just say I am very excited for Classic to come out. I kind of want to have a challenge. I don't mind. This is actually one of the few games I don't mind the grind. I've played other games that have a grinding element where I will get bored and frustrated and I'll go do something else, which is fine. If you don't like something, you don't have to play it, right? But when it comes to World of Warcraft, I ground out Runecloth to do the reputation back in Classic, where it's like, if you handed in so much Runecloth, you could give it to your faction for rep. So you could, because you have to be exalted to get their mounts. So when I was actually playing on the Horde side, I was I was a warrior.
Don't have a target.
I was an orc warrior, and I wanted the undead horse from the Forsaken side. And if you guys are just tuning in, I am not a Horde, and I am not an Alliance. I am both. I do feel more comfortable in the current expansion with one or the other. As you can see, just like I said, I picked up that Peace Blossom. So, I play both sides, because I like the story, and I want to see how all the sides live. Did we walk past Starbreeze without that rare? Or did we walk? Oh, well. It's not necessary. So, I was playing the Orc Warrior on the, doing the rep grind, where I went out to, Tyr's Hand in the Eastern Plaguelands, where all the Scarlet guys were. And I took care of them. Grinded out enough rune cloth, got the horse, was very happy with it. I also did the Netherwing grind, the Apex Crystal. Like I'm grinding in WoW. I'm cool with it. So I'm very much looking forward to Classic. To go back to that. It'll be nice. As much I do like live, I do have some things that I could do without, but I didn't make the game, so we're good.
I am honored.
Did I? Oh yeah, okay. Yay, the gems. Now I can repair my Dreamcatcher. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye! Alright, so now we're gonna go run over to the Fell Rock, which is this way. How are we doing? Alright, we are now at the 1 hour 13 mark of our leveling, and we are now level 7. It has taken us that long. I mean, it's probably a little... You can probably cut that down a little bit with flight and walking and stuff like that, but it's cool. We're good. Alright, so there's just this little path up here. Remember in Classic, it took me so long to find this cave, because I was a kid, and I didn't figure to look behind the trees. Like, where is this cave? Where is this cave? And then it took me forever to get out of it again. Because these caves are weird. But it's cool. Alrighty. So it's just behind these trees. I should stop moving the camera so much. Alright. And once again, we now have some hostile growl. Now, this point of this quest is not killing them outright. In Classic, it was killing them outright. And now, just like you can see here, it's, rooting them. And there are a lot of people in this cave, so this might actually take us a hot minute. Okay, let's see if I can... Oh, can't reach it, can't reach it. Let me see if I can reach it now. Did it work? Alright, that one. I don't actually know if it worked. Okay. Okay, I can't attack him at all. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. See what I mean? I just said, I'm not attacking it. I have to do it this way. And then I do it the opposite way. Smart. It's cool. It's just because there's so many people, and I do kind of feel that competitive need to nope. To make stuff mine. I fell in the water. So we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna get caught, and we're gonna go up here. Oh. Yeah, as I said, I get lost in this cave super duper easy. It's cool. Look, my hair matches my pants. Did you notice that? Because I just noticed that. Sad. It's cool. Over here. Oh, look! Look, guys, we got one. We got another one. I am doing the quest correctly. Kitty! I can't control the cat. We need to put the kitty on a leash. I can't actually do that yet, because I'm not that level. Oh, 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 oh. Steal! Did it work? I don't think it worked. Darn it. Alright. So, if you're curious as to what I'm doing, aside from throwing seeds at Grells, I'm also heading toward the boss. Let my kitty play with that. Skabushki.
Not ready.
Oh, cool! I can get a twofer. That's nice. See, because no one's actually going for the boss. Which we are. Is this... I know this isn't the boss. I'm seeing if there's a box. Because sometimes there's a box in these caves. And Classic, there's a lot of boxes. And you have to actually roll for the boxes. Because it's the same thing as the herbs. Is, if you get to the box before another guy gets to the box... that guy might get mad at you for taking the box that he totally wanted to take the box for. And I'm saying box a lot. But that's okay, right? Oh no! Water! I'm melting, I'm melting. I'm made out of sugar, I'm sweet, and I'm cute. And hello! Hey, come on. There we go. Come on, Meowser. We got some people to go... Or not people. Some demons. Demons! Alright, we need one more of him. But we are also going to go to keep Lord Mendus. Okay. Lord! Lord! Did I say Mendus? Melenus. Melenus? Hey, you healed. That's not very kind. I'm out of... Satyrs should not transform into identical druids. I know that satyrs, if I remember correctly, satyrs are night elves that were corrupted. Or am I just Lord of the Ringsing all over the place? We'll find out. But yeah, I have a problem with that. Nope, can't get him. I'm following behind this night elf something. What is it? Night elf something. Can't even look. I just need one more. Gimme. This is gonna be Classic life. Classic is gonna be so busy. It's gonna be great. Or it might not be busy. I mean, we'll see. I'm hopeful. I mean, from Burning Crusades on till Battle for Azeroth, so until probably about a month after the recent expansion launched, I actually played with my husband. He was my healer, and that's how we met. We met on World of Warcraft. I mained a tank, needed a healer, I knew a guy who knew a guy, and that's my story. But over the years, from Wrath of the Lich King onward, we had a lot of a rough time finding raid guilds and stuff that only wanted a healer, didn't want any more DPS, and I'd stopped tanking as of oh gosh, Nax? I did a little bit of tanking in Naxxramas, but I stopped tanking pretty much after that. And so they wanted me, but they didn't want him, so we didn't want to raid too much, and he lost interest. I've been playing since, like a lot of folks, we had the play for the new expansion, take a break, play for the new expansion, take a break. But once we got to where we needed to raid, he lost interest. So, when he heard Classic was launching, and that I was going to main a tank, he was so into it, because he figured since we were starting over, then things might be a little different, because there was a lot of stuff going on back then. Natural Reprisal. I know this probably wasn't very pleasant work, but thank you. Not a problem. So I'm gonna have my healer back, which will be nice.
Peace be with you.
Did you deal with this guy? Yes, we did. With him laid to rest, I can finally move on to other matters. Thank you very much. We got a bracelet. What's this gun? This gun's a little bit more damage, but I don't really want to use guns. I don't know why. It sounds a little silly, but Night Elves just look weird wielding guns. That's just my personal opinion. Alright, so we're gonna sell some stuff.
I am honored.
And then we are going to head to the Ben Hallowed Den. Alright, so all this stuff, we don't really need any of it. We'll keep the cheese. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be using cooking. I know I have it, but that's more just to say I have it. Same thing with herbs. It's all just getting vended. Okay. Oh, wrong way. There was this person who said I could talk to a cat. I think that's just up the road a bit, is it? And if all else fails, we'll walk. It's totally cool. I mean, we could always jump off the road and go get some more leather. that we could skin for, which would also be quite nice. All right, now, but we shouldn't be too far from where we need to go. So what happens when you don't read the quests all the way is you miss stuff and then you have to walk. But that's okay. Because it's a nice day out here in the Teldrassil Forest. The sun is shining, the birds are making birdie sounds, and we are going to take care of gnarl pines. Hey bud, can I get a lift? I'm kidding, but can I get a lift? Alright. Let's go grab the silver leaf because I also see a defender on the opposite side of the tree. Alrighty. Over here. Look at all the hunters. I think there's a box somewhere. Oh, he's in the tree. Of course he's in the tree. And if you're curious what I meant by box, is I'm referring to the thing called multi-boxing, where one guy has multiple boxes or windows or some. I don't actually know how multi-boxing works. I just know what it is. So you create a whole entire team of yourself, and you basically create your own friends. I mean, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Pause off, not judging. But, maybe a little. Hopefully I'm still in frame. Okay, so the Ben Arrow Den is this way. And there's going to be a lot we can kill in the cave. So I'm not too worried about the ones that are out here. Though if there's some multi-boxing going on, I might want to cut and then come back in a few minutes when the multi-boxing is calmed down. God, they have Pepe. I want to know how to get Pepe. It's one of the pets where I'm like, I've wanted it my entire life, and I have not had it. Okay. My entire life. Oh, that sounds so silly the way I say that. Alright, we're now in the Benethil Den. I don't know what I've been calling it for the last little while, talking about it, but that's cool. Hey, it's a Pepe! Oh, it's a rogue. It's like, that's a fun thing about being a rogue and having pets, is your pet doesn't stealth, so now it just looks like Pepe is just floating. Which is kind of goofy. Man, it is so busy over here, guys. Alright, coming down. Alright. The Narpine Shaman that inhabit this place have discovered a way to separate a sleeping druid spirit from its body. The Furbolg have animated my physical form and are using it to attack anyone that attempts to explore the den. I am now trapped in the Emerald Dream, powerless to stop this. Alright. Oh. You just spawned. I could use, like, another ability. Just because I feel like I don't have enough buttons. I know that's kind of goofy to say out loud, but it's the truth. I feel like I don't have enough buttons, and I want more buttons. Alright, another shaman. Shaman. Ooh! Wow! 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 Guys! A shaman voodoo charm just dropped. That used to be like... Even the last time I played in this area, which is in this expansion, it was kind of crazy. Oh, we don't want... Nope, can't go there yet. It was kind of crazy that that thing usually took... By the time I was done the quest, I'd have it, but I had to kill, like, almost the full 20. Whereas this time... I got it. Disengage! Disengage, guys! Disengage! Disengage! Sorry, I love disengage. It is the Hunter's Happy button. We are now level 8 at the 1 hour 26 minute mark. So real quick. Oh yeah, fallen body. Okay. I didn't want to actually, like, take care of this bear yet, but we're gonna take care of this bear. This is disengage. Whee! Except for if I have all the threat, does not matter at all. Sorry, Elfie. I'm sorry's. Kitty. Meow, sir. Excuse me, cat. Do your job. Okay. So we're releasing Rage Claw, so he's now good. Another thing, a difference, if I remember correctly, we'll see when Classic launches, that Rage Claw was actually in the very bottom of this den, so you would have to go all the way down through the barrows and find him and find all the pieces, and you were in here for ages. You were in here for a very, 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 very long time. It was just a thing. Okay, that's another one. That way or this way? I don't remember. If I spend too long wandering around trying to find all the pieces, I will cut in post, so you guys don't have to watch me get lost. We have 2 levels, and then we get our controlling ability to actually control the pet, which is cool. I don't know if we get a hunter quest. I don't think we do. So I know they got rid of a lot of the hunter quests. Or a lot of the class quests, I should say. It's not just the hunters. I am not saying they nerfed hunters. Do not put words in my mouth saying that I said they nerfed hunters. Which I miss. I miss a lot of the class quests. I did the warlock one. The one to get the super cool mount. Oh no, guys, I just jumped. I didn't mean to jump off. Fudge. Okay. But I did the warlock quest, the one where you had to go to Dire Mall, and then you had to go somewhere. Was it just Dire Mall? Actually, it has been so long, I actually do not quite remember where it was. But that's okay. To get the actual mount, I helped my friend with a couple of books. Like, you remember when you would be in a dungeon and the Arcane Brilliance book would drop? It still does. It's garbage, but it still does. It's just stuff like that. Or the Druid quest. The Druid quest is another one I liked, where every time you got a form, you didn't just get the form. I think it's this way. You had to do a quest. So for the bear form, you had to go do something bear-related. Actually, it's sad. I don't remember the bear or the cat version, but I remember that dolphin. Dolphin? Seal? Whatever. In Classic, that sea lion! Sea lion! It was supposed to be a sea lion.
I don't have a target.
That quest was fun, because you had to take, like, one piece of a thing and then put it into another piece of a thing, and you had to swim, and you got a better swim speed that was pretty much better than anything else you could find in the game. So that was cool. Am I going the right way again? I'm probably getting lost. It's like, there was so much more class fantasy in other iterations of the game. I'm losing a light, which is kind of sad. In other iterations of this game. Which, you know, Blizzard does. If they kept everything the same, then a lot of people would have probably got bored faster. Which is fair. Alright, we're almost done, so we're just going to kill our way out, and then we are going to hearth back. I will not let... You guys won't need to watch that part. Okay. Yeah, I miss the class fantasy. I think we could do with some more. We're back in the... Like, I remember I used to talk to my my dad, who's the one who actually got me into this game. He started it. He started my gaming career. Definitely a thing. But he had this idea where not only could hunters tame pets, But we both thought it would be kind of cool if you could, like, tame your own mount. I mean, not that ever happened. That was not a thing. I mean, well, actually, no, that kind of was a thing. In Draenor, when you had to play with those garrisons, if you got the stables, you could tame the mount, which was nice. I think that was actually kind of cool. Out of all the things in the garrisons, or in Draenor, that kind of made your eyes kind of bug out, because why? The stables were actually pretty cool, I thought. I'm not hating on Draenor too much. I mean, there were times where I'm like, really? But anyway, we're not talking about Draenor because we're not going farther than this. This character is only going to get to 60, even though it's cool that, you know, I will be bringing up things that aren't just classic related, because that's 14 years of story that I don't remember all of it. But yeah, we are stopping at 60. At least, unless it comes out. I went for my mount. I don't have a mount, and I went to go look for one. That's kind of... Oh yeah, I said we were hearthing. My bad, guys. Alright. We will be back. Alright. We are back in Dolanaar. We have completed both those quests. And I'm not 100% sure how long we've recorded for. But, we'll be good.
Hello.
Crystal Hunter, the kidnapped druids of the Talon, be forever trapped in the Emerald Dream. We cannot retrieve the blah blah blah. You have done this thing! Thank you for doing this thing! And we got another bag. Now, much like I mentioned before, we don't need another bag. But I will take this belt. And I'll take this just because it's white. Difference of a copper. Alright, you're sold them all, or... now the time has come to save the druids of the Talon. If we fail now, we will be forever lost. They will be ever be lost to sleep. I shall prepare the relics of awakening and perform the ritual. For my work to take effect, the cursed beast responsible for this horrible situation must be slain. Alright, so we'll be getting a new chess piece that has just the fact that it is common versus, or it is white instead of gray. That is all we're going to get out of that particular quest.
What brings you?
Alright, impressive. I hope my hunters carried her weight.
Well,
I don't know. I didn't really notice she was there. Ha! I'm a jerk. Okay, so we got that. Another difference you'll see is we wear mail right now. You can see here it says mail. In Classic, it was leather until 40 or 50. One of those. And then you got mail. So that's why a lot of hunters did leatherworking, because it would pretty much level with you. So I said I'll be doing a hunter for this video series the entire way. And then I'll also be maining a tank, which I will be doing a human warrior. Because that's how I when I was a tank back in back in Burning Crusade, because I didn't start tanking until Burning Crusade. So yeah, I only tanked for one expansion. I did a orc warrior, because I was hiding on the horde side. So I am most familiar with warrior tanking. I did try bear, and their butts are too big. Not to be speciesist, but their butts are too big. I had a rough time seeing everything around their butt. Oh, is that the cat I was looking for earlier? And I did try Paladin, but the Paladin just made me want to be a warrior. I'll be honest.
what brings you here?
Alright, the road to Darnassus must be kept safe from the corrupted Furbolg from the Narpine tribes. Gotta go get some ambushers, which is still the way we're going, which is cool. Yeah. So we're gonna do these quests, and then we'll head back to Dolanaar. Hopefully we'll get a ride back on that cat, because I'm pretty sure that was the cat I was looking for before. Unless I walked right past it and just didn't notice. No, that wouldn't make sense, because that was where we were at. I don't know. You get the idea, right? So, anyway, Tank Warrior. We're doing a human Tank Warrior, and I'm picking a human because my husband is going to be my healer again. And I want that sweet, sweet, sweet MP5 bonus. So that's going to be a thing. And then I'm also going to be picking a druid to play by myself, which will be my herbalist and alchemist, so I can get potions for both our hunter for our series and for our the tank for raiding and gold making. So if you see me running around and you know who I am, don't feel free to wave. I don't know how the servers are working for Classic. I don't know if there's going to be a bunch of different servers or if it's just going to be one server. I know there's just one server for PvP and PvE on the beta, as far as I've heard. But that's all I know. As I said, there's a lot I don't know, and I'm okay with that. But if there is a server, I may mention it, I may not. It's one of those we'll see sort of things. I mean, not that I think I'll be popular, because it's just me. I'm a little baby YouTuber that's just starting today. Whether or not this video comes up today, or videos on this channel will come out weekly. I'm still deciding if I'm going to do once a week or twice a week. So this video might not come up until the following week. So the timelines are going to be a little funky, but we'll see. But if you see me around and you somehow know me, say hi. I am totally cool with highs. That's if I announce my server. If I don't announce my server and you still find me, then props to you. I'll give you 10 gold when I see you. I should probably lower that number because I probably won't have 10 gold. I'll give you 10 silver. How about that? That sounds like more of a classic thing. I'll give you 10 silver. If I don't tell you what server I'm on and you still are able to find me, and you watch, it's actually really super easy to find me, and I will be like, oh hi, here's all my monies. Anyway, Yrsa the Mauler. We are taking him down right now. He is dead. We're gonna bow before the hunter. And elves bow funny. Alright, so we're gonna go back and turn in these 2 quests. Come on, Mouser. Come on, my kitty. Come on, my kitty. You are the bestest kitty in the world. There is nobody better than you. Even though every single hunter has the exact same pet right now. But that's okay. That's okay. Because you are really cool looking and I love you so much. Give you all the scritches and all the pets.
Greetings.
Hello. Oh, goodness. The road to Darnassus. You have served the good people of Dolanaar and Darnassus well. Brave hunter. As a member of the Sentinel Force of Teldrassil, I salute your efforts.
Goddess, watch over you.
But she doesn't actually salute us. Alright, so we have to walk back to Dolanaar. Blade Leaf! Hi again. My colleague has a camp along the eastern edge of the lake. We're gonna go play with the plant things. The plant and elemental things. I don't remember what they're called. I'll tell you what they're called when we get there. Alright, so we're gonna go that way. Onwards! Hi, Mr. Tree Ant Guy! Move my camera a little slower. Alright. Here we come to save the day. Here we come because we're awesome. Oh, there's that fruit tree there. Back in Classic, if you wandered around Darnassus, or Teldrassil, there's a bunch of corrupted plants. And they were actually quests. You actually got a lot of really decent experience. Lake Alemeth. And I think there was like 3 or 4 of them. I'm doing a lot of guessing in these videos. Because 14 years ago, I gotta remember to make a counter or a chart to like things that I said during the video and things that we prove in Classic. But until then, we are just going to continue walking along in this general direction. Oh yeah, you can herb these. These are timberlings. Things that are made out of plants, you can herb. I was going to say skin. I mean, you're skinning for the plants. You're plant skinning. Just like you could... Now, you don't need skinning. You need herbalism in order to do it. Okay, and we're going to come over here. Hey, bud. Hey, bud friend. Hey, bud. You have something for me. I've waited for this.
Good luck, friend.
Alright, now we're about to be attacked by a bunch of little ones, and they're super cute, but they kind of want to eat my giblets. Okay, nothing happened.
Be with you.
But the timber thing. Okay. The timberlings of Teldrassil are elemental of nature. It is so disturbing to see how angry they are. Alright, no problem. So we gotta take care of them. And we also gotta get the things that are on the ground. So we can take care of that. Alright, guys, we're gonna call it here. Because I've got some... I'm using battery-operated lighting, so it's dying. But we'll be back, and we will be continuing onward. We will be taking care of some timber leads and getting some sprouts. But if you like this video, comment, subscribe, do the bell, you know, with the ding. All that stuff that YouTube wants you to do, do it. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.